Yuri, we have been monitoring this channel for quite some time and we are very displeased. Yes, we have noticed that Mr. Kellerman has not been featuring Russian tanks very often. French tanks, American tanks, Swedish tanks, Czechoslovakian tanks, British tanks, Centurions. He even had that Pierre call, most annoying man in the world. I do not know what we have to do, Yuri. I have spoken to him, and I have let him know that we are displeased. I let him know if he ever flies to Russia or takes cruise, if he enters Belarusian airspace, we will command plane to land. Then we board plane and arrest him. If he goes on cruise, we will find out what room he is in, and we will put poison on toilet seat. He has no idea the power of the mighty Soviet Union, and I know this game is not Russian. I've been corrected, Yuri. It's Belarusian. It's from country that's called Belarus. Rus means Russian, and Bela means nice. It's from a nice Russian country. But fanboys say, no, it's not Russian. It's Belarusian. I'm getting carried away here, Yuri. Maybe, shall we untie him and let him do commentary? Yes, he is right here, tied up. Don't ask how. We have ways. Well, he told me to keep talking until music fades out. Apparently Bob is doing yoga class. We painted yoga mat with poison. Have fun doing your downward dog now. Don't sniff too much.
How you doing, all you magnificent morons? Welcome back. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's not get too political on this channel. Right? This is a game. Yeah. Opinions expressed on this channel through the guise of the Yuri character are solely meant for entertainment purposes and are not to be taken seriously. And if anyone sues Yuri, the defense is that he said things that were so ridiculous that they couldn't possibly be construed by any reasonable person as being truthful. That's the same defense that most quote-unquote news outlets in the United States use when they get sued. Okay. Well, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? I'm in a good mood today. Why am I in a good mood? I don't know. I gave in, and we're featuring two badass Russian tanks. The gun being damaged. He's got the skill commander. I have the skill commander. I put my skill commander in an SPG. I'm serious, I did that. You got the commanders through that mission. No, not mission. Through the, I always forgot what it's called. You know, the 10 versus 10. The, not ranked, the other one. Where you had to fight for a team. Team Clash. That's what it was called. And, you know, I really wanted Des games and I really wanted skill. And I'm sorry, Des, but next one I'm going to be on Dez's team if they do it again. I went with skill because he's my lover. And so you do it and then you get the commander. And as soon as I won skill, on my stream I put him in my American artillery. Tier 6 artillery. And I sent him a little note. He was so happy. He said, that Kellerman, he put me in commander as a Jeff. That mother trucker made me commander driving a Jeff. It was hilarious. But anyways, okay, we're featuring two Russian heavy tanks. One reward. Why are you shooting behind the bush? He's taking blind shots behind the bush. What are you doing? There could be someone in that bush. Yeah, right there. Is this some sort of Russian strategy that you're using? Let me, who is this guy? It's Zealate. Zealiate. His name is, he's the Zealiator from the All-In clan. Shout out to you guys! And he's got this reward object 260. I have it too. I've played about 10 games in it and I suck. I do. I suck in this tank for some reason. I get all the overpowered tanks and I suck. So they're not overpowered, Klaus. It means you suck. You do have a point. You do have a point. I never said I was great. But what was I going to say? Yeah, this one is you get as a reward, and then we're going to feel snap. Enemies shit. You poked the ridgeline a little bit too high there, Lynx. Why? Because the enemy shit, just like Skill said. Take a shot. Take a shot. Oh. There's no artillery in this game, so you get to play the game properly on the ridgeline, shooting, right? If there was artillery in this game, this guy would be stunned again, over and over. This poor Ferdinand is in no man's land. Oh, he's detected again. There's that guy in the bush up there. No, not there. The other bush. The one you were blind shooting. Well, you didn't blind shoot it. You blind shot behind it for some reason. We're going to feature the two behemoths, the two Russian behemoths. This is the reward one, and then IS-7 coming in the second game. And you guys are going to let me know in the comment section who was more badass, who was more deserving. See, I'm highlighting there. Did you see what I just did on the screen? That's the bush. Yeah, that one. The bush. He continues to blind shoot the bush, but he doesn't aim at the bush. Maybe he's thinking the player's smart enough that he's using the bush but is sitting behind the bush? Nobody's that good. Most people just sit in the bush. Right. That is weird. You've taken like 4 blind shots behind the bush. I like to shoot behind the bush. See, he was in the bush. Now he's backing up. And now you hit that scorpion. Hit that scorpion. Hit that scorpion. Hit that scorpion. Yeah, take him out.
Enemy armor destroyed.
Well, in the scorpion's defense, he was traversing his tank slowly. Oh! What was that? It sounded bad. It was a shit barn. It was one of those Death Star shit barns. Gun that can do 1,750 damage. They nerfed HE. He only did a little over 300 damage. Boy. Before the HE rework, it's Hesh, I know, but it's the same thing. Before the rework, that would have been 1,000. Enemy shit! The Lynx does it again. Last time I crested this ridgeline like a muppet, that guy shot me. What should I do now? I know. I'll crest this ridgeline like a muppet. For those of you who want to learn anything, for those of you who are just here to hear my nonsense, you know, that's good. But if you want to learn something, I always like to give you a tidbit. Now, I didn't say I was the greatest player, but I do know some things, right? I know some things. Make this count. Beautiful. Oh, you didn't make it count. Russian Cloak of Dispersion. No, the thing that you should learn is if you're going to do some spotting runs, especially with a Lynx or an EBR, one of those fast tanks, or even a regular light tank, you don't have to crest the full... Why didn't he shoot? This guy's making some interesting choices. He's blind shooting behind bushes. He's got an obvious target and he's not shooting. I don't understand. Okay, that's besides the point. What I was going to say, and you're waiting patiently for me to say it. Klaus, say what you mean. You don't have to... How did that even hit? That shot went up into the clouds and Stalin guided it back down. Is it because the score is 9-3? When you're poking over ridge lines or doing those spotting runs, you don't have to drive right on top of the ridge line and expose your whole tank to enemy fire. You just have to approach the ridge line and it's hard to see, but you'll get used to it. You put it in third person, and look at the topography, try and judge it, so that just the top of your turret is poking over that ridgeline. Like do a little, you know, like a snowboard whoosh or a skateboard whoosh, but just drive toward the ridgeline, crest it, and as your top of your turret is over it, start turning back already. Oh, this is gonna be nice.
Yeah.
340 heat.
Russian heat. Right through Russian reward tank.
Here we go.
Russian heat again? Yes, Russian heat. Yeah, 340 pen. Oh, gang it, bang it, the Russian heavy tank is now going to take it up the ass. Raise the PP. Game over. What do you think of that, Yuri?
Second mark. Shout out to you, buddy. Well played. Well played. Excellent game. Beautiful. Over 7,000 damage, 5 kills. Well done, well done. You lost a shit ton of credits because, let's face it, you're spamming heat.
Like a motherfucker.
Okay, that's the reward tank. This is the IS-7. Oluwaga. 76. They call me Oluwaga. From the J5J clan. Shout out to you guys. He's going to show us how it's done. Actually, he's not going to really show us how it's done. Well, he is. In this particular case, he's going to get it done, but he's not going to show us, I don't think, like how everyone does it. He's moving to the middle, right? He's saying, I'm going to make an aggressive move to the middle because the IS-7 can go almost 60 kilometers an hour. So why wouldn't I? Oops, I hit a house. Oh, I'm so upset. Oh, I hit a house, now my teammate blocked me. So he changes his mind. Go figure. All right, let's see what he does. He said, screw that. You get to see everything here on this channel. But what I was saying earlier, think about that when you're doing the spotting runs. If you're in a little EBR, a little Lynx or something, practice just barely cresting the ridgeline, just letting the tip of your turret crest above. Then you're a small target. I just heard a teammate explode. And the enemies can't hit you. But if your turret just crests the ridgeline, then your viewport, the thing that spots people, gets direct line of sight. You will spot the enemies, but they will not, they'll have a much, much, much harder shot on you. You follow me? There. So if you, there you go. Then maybe you've learned, but you got to practice it because it's hard to know how high up to go on the ridgeline. Because the topography is sometimes difficult to see when you're in third person, right? So what some good players do is they go in a training room. If you've got platoon mates or friends, try it in a training room. The very map that we saw, the map just before this one. Get your a friend to start a training room, get him to sit in the open there, and do a little spotting run on that ridge line. And high enough so you spot him, and then ask him, how much of my tank did you see? And if he says, I saw your whole tank, you know you've gone too far, and then try it again. And try and expose yourself less and less and less until you perfect the art of, you do a little spotting thingamajiggy, and you spot him. You wait till he goes stealth, you try it again, and you spot him, and he says, yep, that time I just barely saw the top of your turret. And then you'll kind of learn. And once you do that, it's like one of those things where once you do it once, you'll go, oh, well, that's how you do it. I've been doing it wrong all this time. You'd be surprised how not far you have to go. You don't have to crest the ridgeline as far. It almost seems like you haven't. There's no chance you could spot anyone. Trust me. Give it a try in the training room. If you're a Unicom, you already know this, and it comes second nature to you, But for the regular schmoes out there, people that had to learn it, like me, when I played light tanks at the beginning, all the time, I exposed myself too much, and I'd get hit, and I'd get upset. But then I learned. And, you can still get hit. You get lucky shot, but probably get hit 80-90% less. Okay. Enough of that. Oluwaga has packed nothing but #1 ammo. So he gets a clap from us. And a special mention, he's got nothing but regular ammo, and he has... Oh, wait a minute, or has he mapped the premium ammo onto number 1? Never know. Some of you sneaky buggers. No, I think the IS-7 gets APCR as the premium ammo. He is not running food. He's just a regular schmo. He doesn't have the big reward object 260. He's got just a regular IS-7. And he's moved down to this line. And he hasn't done much. But you get a shout out, because I made the point now of when I see someone not spamming the heat or the gold right from the get-go. It's okay to pack some to deal with those difficult tanks, but those that do it without the heat or the gold from the beginning, try their best and still manage to have a great game, they get a special shout out. Now watch this. That little fallen tree is enough to obscure an IS-7. He is not detected, guys. Okay? Those of you that have big TDs that want to hide somewhere, you know, so get hull down here in a T-30, or get hull down here in a Badger, using the topography so they can only hit your turret, hide behind that bush, you're not even detected till they expose it themselves. Take a shot. And an IS-7, a hull down IS-7, I tell you guys, it's not a T-110E5. It doesn't have a Tuma, okay? He's stunned, but snap! I don't know if he hit it or not. I've got the volume turned down. A hull down IS-7 is just beautiful. Oh, he missed. He can bounce all day from this position. But it looks like, I mean, they've lost the whole rest of the map. The enemies are in his base, so he has to move up. Snap it! Snap it! Oh, what's he? He's turning around. There's no way he can come in. Look, all I see is enemies. I just see the color of enemies everywhere. And, oh, he's taken a direct hit from artillery in the ass for less than 300 HP. Because why not? And now he's stunned. Again. And he's waiting. Might as well shoot while you're stunned.
Russian stun gunner is better than expert American gunner, Yuri, because he practiced getting drunk on vodka. Is just like being stunned.
It almost doesn't matter. And all of a sudden the score is 10-11. He's come back. He's going to do the reverse side maneuver. It's an interesting maneuver, but it worked. Just a regular schmo, guys, having a good time in this game. He's got his carrying pants on. Come on, take the shot. Take the shot. Take the shot. Take it, the shot. Take. Oh. What? Ah, but the Grillet. The Grillet comes up short. Where did his shot go? I thought for sure he hit the Grillet. And he's losing 12-13. Okay. He's got one not enemy. He's got one teammate. Oh, his daddy! My teammate just exploded! Don't sound so surprised, son. Teammates explode every day. Where's that Grillet? That Grillet has hightailed it out of there. The one thing the Grillet can do is run away. You know, it's good at that. How did the Grillet... what is that? That's the Grillet. Can you snap him on the move? Oh, that shot went high and to the left, landing on some other map. He's not getting the good Russian RNG, but he bounced the Grillet. He bounced it. Now look, he's an expert. You think he's going this way? No. He just pointed his front armor at those guys. And when you're trying to shoot a full speed IS-7, it's hard to aim, and you just shoot, and it doesn't go where exactly you wanted it to, and it's bounced. Where's the Grillet? Grillet! Hey, what's the Grillet doing at the base? Oops. Is he detected? No. That little shrubbery, that Russian shrubbery. He was hidden by the Russian shrubbery. Okay, now can he trade with the Grillet? Oh, Grillet. Poor Grillet. Oh, stunned. 45 damage. Beautiful. Beautiful. Grillet, Grillet, Grillet. Let's trade Grillet. He's going to trade with the Grillet. Yeah, Grillet's going to shoot him for 703 low roll. He's going to, well, doesn't matter if it's a low roll because he rammed his ass. And now it's time to take out that pesky artillery who does not know that P stands for propelled. P stands for petrified, which is what he is because there's an IS-7 ready to shoot him.
Got off.
Just beautifully done, buddy. Beautifully done. And now there's just one progetto. Where does he go?
Where does he go from here? Is it into the cap I fear? Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay.
Alright, guys. How is it going to end? It doesn't matter. He's going to come out victorious. Spoiler, he's going to come out victorious. Is he going to kill the last Muppet? You shall see while you're thinking about it. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know who was more deserving of his victory. The reward tank driving gold spammer who dominated, had a fantastic game. Shout out to you, Zealiate from the All In clan. And, or, Olawaga. But I forgot to mention one common theme between the two of these. Let's see how many of you have noticed. Our first contender, Zealiate, got Faden's medal for killing the last tank with his last shot. There's probably some of you already left comment. Claus, you didn't notice that he killed the last tank with his last shot. All you said was he was a Unicom and he had a reward tank and he shot lots of heat. Okay, he did. He managed to get the last kill with his last shot, winning one of the rarest medals in the game. I think it's Faden's medal, isn't it? But Olawaga still has a lot of shots. Oh, wait a minute. Mr. Progetto has left the building. And just watch this. It's beautiful. We're going to watch it till the end, guys. The regular schmo who comes out here with no food, okay, not spamming APCR like a motherfucker. He's actually packed a bunch of HE, realizes, hey, I have a chance for the first time in my career to win Faden's medal. Let's learn something else about the game as he dispenses all his ammo. Watch this, guys. Watch. This is an illustration. You shoot HE on the ground, look at the big crater it leaves because it explodes. It's actually high explosive ammo.
But in this game, when you shoot track like this, it does not explode anymore. HE was reworked. It was exploding too much, Yuri. It leaves big craters. But we've simplified things. Now when you shoot HE at tank, it no longer explodes. It's non-explosive. It explodes on ground. It does not explode on tank. You see? Armor not hit. If it does not hit the armor, it does not explode. It is fancy Russian gaming mechanic to be more realistic, because this was an arcade game and needed more realism.
At least Mr. Kellerman is showing a video of some Russian tanks. And now finish them off, buddy, and win your Faden's medal. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I could win Invader medal. There you go, guys. It couldn't have happened to a better guy. A nicer guy who's just... Sometimes the clouds part and the sunlight, the ray shines down on your ass, and the world smiles upon you, and you are gifted a situation like this. One last guy in the open, AFK, away from keyboard if you don't know. Maybe he left the game in disgust, maybe he disconnected, but who cares? This guy gets, fires off all his ammunition, and now sits in the cap. Make sure he gets Invader Medal as well. Why not capitalize? Just don't miss now. Don't, and thank God you didn't keep one HE shell to finish him off. He's kept, I'd shoot him right in the ass. He's just aiming at center of mass. But this is big Russian powerful shell. It should have no problem. And in 18 more seconds, he gets Invader Medal, Faden's Medal. He's going to get Top Gun. How many medals is he going to get? Leave it in the comments. Who was more deserving? Who was more badass? Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Recommend another what tanks we should feature in the next duel, in the next double header, and I'll read your comments and take your advice. Well done, my friend. Well done. Only 5.2k damage, but hell of a game. We all dream of situations like that, and he made credits because he did not spam premium ammo like a motherfucker. Catch you guys on the next one.